Hey, what's going on? Ed again with Simply Car Detailing. We are here with Diego at Koch Chemie. There, we're going to turn around the camera. There we go. We got Diego and Koch Chemie here. We're going to pass down the mic to him, and we're going to talk about Koch Chemie and what is the importance of utilizing the products and what is the benefits of using the Koch Chemie lineup of products and stuff. It's like, go ahead, Diego.
Okay, so here are the benefits. Number one, we're new to the US, but we're not new to the game. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that. We're talking about 68 years of ingenuity and know-how, 60 different countries. So when people say, oh my gosh, you're killing it with Koch Chemie, it's been around for a very long time. USA, we're just getting started. So that's the number one benefit. A lot of know-how, understanding, and systems that are very, very far advanced. And consistency is key. So we deliver consistency in our chemicals the way that they teach us how from Germany, and then we come here to the United States and deliver that. It is very highly dilutable. That's a key thing to know. So when you're looking at a bottle and go, oh my gosh, that's $28, that bottle is probably going to yield you, out of 1 ounce foaming, it'll give you 32 ounces into a foam bottle. So that's what you got to think about, Koch Chemie. It's highly dilutable in a very short form in a 1 liter bottle, right? So that yielding is going to be us. So if you break it down, let's say to MZR, right, and you find out that your MZR is making you 6 to 7 cents per bottle, now you're talking systems. Now you're talking about, oh my gosh, yeah, that's a money maker right there for me in the long run. So that's number one. So Koch Chemie, the ingenuity, the know-how. Then we go to the performance. How does Koch Chemie perform? We look at the other detailers and see what they are doing with a shorter period of time, with less harshness than letting the chemical do more of the job is really what we are entailed to do and what we're geared to do. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm on board. I found a system that works so much for me. I was able to do so much more in a shorter period of time. And like I said in one of my favorite podcasts, I beat time, I beat money. So that system is what I use in about 4 years of detailing to grow it to exponentially bigger numbers. The way that this is all set up, we're a black and white company, as you can see our label, but we color code our labels to fall in the regimen of how we use them. So that gives you the sexiness and sleek look of the line, and you pair it up with people that maybe not knowing how to operate. You guys, listen, it's very easy. Yellow with yellow, green with green, right? Red with, let's say, the acidics. So all that comes together to now perform and easy to use systems. We love to teach this, we love to show it, and we like to see what everybody out there is going through and going, oh my gosh, Koch Chemie, that's my go-to thing. And I love that.
Can you do a breakdown on the colors? It's like, what is the red? What is the yellow? What is the green? A lot of people get confused.
Sure.
And what do they mean? Like, why they're red? Why they're green? Why they're yellow?
Okay, sure, absolutely. So the reds are set up to be the more acidics, to be your wheel cleaners, to be your a little bit harsher chemicals. So that's going to be everything that's working on your reactive rust remover. Even though it doesn't have any acidics in it, it falls within that aspect of it. So that gives you your reds. Your yellows are all your foaming agents. So that's going to be your shampoos. All those fall under the yellows. The greens, they're indicating alkaleic. So any alkaline that's on there, you see the pH factor of 12 or 12.5. That's high alkaline. So it's not just the colors, it's an indication of where you need to be by color, by detail. So I'll repeat that, where you need to be by color, by detail. And the reason for that is no two details are ever the same, even though they might be the same a car. you got to realize that maybe one is driven in the snow and one's driven in the Florida area, that you get you get a lot of ocean spray, and that's not two of the similar. You have to know how to attack detail. So we give you a whole arsenal to arm you with the correct decision and best decision to make you the best outcome.
What is some of the products that you recommend any detailer to have? In general, maybe the top 3 products that you recommend for any detailer to have.
Hard to pick, just down to 3, but I'll give you some of the things that are really, you should have it no matter what. Green Star. It could be used right here. It could be used as your pre-wash. It could be used as your motor cleaning. And it could be used for your carpets, also on your plasticware mats and everything else. You use that, and you use your Guff, right? Gummy Fix, which is probably our top seller, and that takes care of so many things, especially, and it's not sliding. It doesn't give you a goopy thing. It's another thing to know. When you think of Koch Chemie, you got to think of OEM. Like, we want to look professional. We don't want to look goopy. We don't want to have something that's going to sling or just not give you a professional look. So you're going to walk away going, man, this looks like a brand new Mercedes. This looks like a brand. That's what we want you to walk away with Koch Chemie. So definitely that's one of the things that you need to have in your arsenal. The other things are like Magic Wheel Cleaner for any kind of sensitive rim or any rim whatsoever. You want a product that helps you do half of the work. Magic Wheel Cleaner has to be in that aspect of it. Man, there's so many. It's so hard to pick just 3 or 4.
Top three. Let's do a APC, a soap, and maybe an add-on.
Okay, so one of my favorite soaps to use is it has a little bit of a bite on a pH of 9.5s, and it smells absolutely wonderful. So you want to use that as maybe another soap that's a little bit harsh to draw down. But if you add a little bit more water and dilute it, or it becomes a little more pH natural. So that's what learning how to use the dilutions is so important in our system, and you can work with that. And then if you do maintenance washes and you want an extreme high shine, maybe Protector Wax or SO3, any one of these in a foam cannon, while your car is still wet, you put it on, and then you let it sit for about 2 minutes and take it off, and you're washed and you're sealed with a high gloss. So how could you go wrong with that? But if you're a guy in doing paint correction and you want to get into that aspect for it, man, I'm going to tell you, any one of our 2-set systems are incredible. H9 is for your heavy cut, but it gives you I think it was an 8 gloss. Well, 6 gloss, sorry. 6 gloss index right off the bat. So automatically on your heavy cut, which is about almost 1500 grit, it's going to give you a super high shine on it. Then you follow up with either an M3 if you're going to do a ceramic coating or a coating afterwards, or if you don't want to and you want to finish it up, you do a P3, which is P stands for a protection. So the real cool thing about this is that we're innovative. We test our own things in not only here, but especially in Germany before we release them. So we won't release another one of the same. We'll just release you a better version of the same thing, which is why you see H902. There was an H901. And if we get better, it'll be an H903 and so forth. So we're never stopping to be better. It's always going to continue to strive for perfection. Very hard to attain, but why not go after it?
Thank you, Diego. I appreciate your time. By the way, Diego speaks Spanish also to our community. So just stay tuned for more. We're going to bring our next level of detailing. We're going to elevate and protect. That's our motto of my company, Simply Car Detailing. We elevate and protect and provide an excellent customer service. So we're here this year to bring it up to the next level. And we're going to do it with the best in Koch Chemie products. So stay tuned for more. Diego, peace. Love you, brother.
Love you guys. Thank you. Hey, hit me up. I love to answer questions. I love to help people. Let's elevate. That's the biggest thing that you could say, man. Let's elevate. When you are choosing to elevate, you're looking for a better way, and maybe you don't know how. So let's talk about it and find out how we do it.
All right, we'll do. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Peace.